Hello everyone. Welcome to my chat. I am super excited and super humbled to be here sharing this video with you guys or this present moment. Those who haven't met me before and wondering, or those who met me before but wondering what I'm doing on social media, let me give you a little intro. I'm Katalin Okeke. I live in the UK with my beautiful family. I'm originally from Hungary. I'm an advocate and interpreter by profession. I'm based in a 9-to-5 government settings as a part-time admin. And 18 months ago, I took a leap and dived into this online space. I started my online business, my digital business, from a place of desperation. I felt stuck and burned out. And it was just such a blessing to find it, that this business find its way to me. And I'm actually here today as a successful online entrepreneur. And I do believe it's time to give back and to share my journey in this digital space. And I hope I bring some values with these videos. And today's topic is being visible in this online space. And I'm going to talk about the challenges I've got to go through to be able to be here as a successful online entrepreneur. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're tuning in live or if you're watching the replay, I truly appreciate it. And I do hope to bring some values with this little chat. It's going to be sweet and short. You know, I'm not going to stress this topic for too long, but it can be argued why digital, why going online, whatever business you have or whatever services you offer, the best way to promote your business or your services, the light just gone off, is to through social media, because billions of people are on social media on a daily basis, 24/7. Everything went digital. The world has changed, and this is our time to leverage the internet in a more meaningful way and create an online income. Or we do so many things online using the internet. Why not creating an income? Or why not promoting your business or promoting your services, using social media there. But when I'm saying social media, doesn't mean you bug your friends and families. The possibilities to reach out to your audience, to those people who need to see or need to access your services, is just potential. So I do remember when I actually looked into online business, I had to let go all my limiting beliefs, what was holding me back from progressing. And when me and my husband actually looked into it, we've been together for 20 years, and we got married because we wanted to spend the rest of our life together. And the reality is, life happens, and it's all about, we barely seen each other because we're commitment. And I was exhausted, I was burned out, and just I felt stuck. So I'm so grateful I looked into this opportunity, because when we are learning new things, when we are discovering new ways, when we are coming out of our comfort zone, is where growth takes place, and there's no such feeling as being stuck or burned out. So when me and my husband, when we decided to actually start an online business, I give myself full permission to be seen and to be heard. And I think that is the first step, what You've got to allow yourself, to come out of your comfort zone. It's not comfortable. It's very challenging, but it is where growth takes place. And if you feel stuck, and burned out, that's the best way, when you're challenging yourself and learning new things. By not discovering, the online space and social media, how you can promote your business or your services. So that was the first thing for me, to give myself permission. And it wasn't easy, I had to keep challenging myself. The best, the best way of, the best way to reach out to people, then you actually shine your true self through. And I went through phrases as well. We've got to accept where we are, it's right where we're meant to be. And I think it starts with awareness, self-awareness. I used to be very self-conscious. And for a degree, I'm still, finding my way. It's all about how you want to be seen and heard. But when we just allow ourselves to shine through, and not to worry about what other people might think, you've got to let go all those negative emotions, negative attachment go, because they are not helpful. So something else I wanted to say. It's very important, you give yourself full permission to let go all those things that holding you back from progressing. And you've got to start with being aware of those things. It could be like self-limiting beliefs. It could be shame and blame, or fear what other people might think of you being public or going on social media. But let me just say, I'm nothing special. I'm not a social media guru, and I'm not here with an intention to, reach out to as many people as possible, and to be popular on social media. But I am here to reach out to those people who need to see this, bring some values with my videos. And we've got to start from our little circle. We attract who we are. We don't attract what we want in life. We attract who we are. And when you offer your services, genuinely, you know good services, you will attract those people who got to see, who are in the same circle of you. Also, we've got to, when we do in a live session like this, there is power in this giving moment. There is power in the presence. All we have is now. And when we do live sessions, it's a powerful tool. It's when people pay attention, and just give yourself full permission to, to challenge yourself, because it is where growth takes place. And let us approach this process with an intention to accept who we are, and where we are is right where we're meant to be. Know that you are enough just as you are. It's all about awareness, acceptance. And as I said, we are nothing special. I'm nothing special. We are nothing special, but we all have something special to offer. And so many of us can put our hands in our heart and say that we meant for more. We all meant for more. This is our time to leverage the internet and create an impact. and to use the internet in a more meaningful way. So in order to fully love ourselves, it is very important we don't show up on social media because we want to be loved or liked. I show up for my business. I show up to share my services. I'm not here today to promote my business. I'm here today just to share my journey in this digital space as a successful online entrepreneur. But it's very important, self-care and self-love. And in order to fully love ourselves, we must let go all our limiting beliefs. We must let go the judgment of ourselves, let go the need of perfection, unmet expectation, the comparison to others. It's not helpful, it's not helpful. I'll be honest with you. I do visit other entrepreneurs social media platforms, online entrepreneurs platforms, not to compare myself to them, just to get inspired. And it's a wonderful way of learning as well. What works for some, what doesn't. It's how we are learning. But the comparison to others is just not helpful. It would be just blocking your path or stopping you from progressing. And you've got to let go all the shame and blame. So many negative stories and emotions attached to online working. When I started, I had that impression from a very close family member that online business is something we would not like to engage in, and just affected my how I shared my business on social media. Actually, when I started my own business 18 months ago, I was kind of hiding it because I was worried about what my colleagues think about me being an online entrepreneur, or I was how can I say, I was just hiding it. So if you have a business or you have a service to offer, you've got to stand for your business. You've got to promote it, and just let go all the shame and blame. It's just not helpful. And keep showing up for your business, and reach out to those people who need to say this. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just leave any comment if you would, and wish you all a wonderful day. Bye. Bye.